Hello and welcome to the video. Nice to have you here. Jump on in the passenger seat. Let's take a ride. I'm Still Sea Storm, in case you're new to the channel. So much to see. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the content. I try to keep a variety going, mostly based around Gary, Indiana, and the surrounding counties and cities. Today, as you can see by the title, this is Route 51. And we are going to be taking this all the way down to County Line in Gary, and I'm going to let you guys have a look-see. Have a couple people requested me do some driving around some certain areas, and I'll knock them out as I'm trying to knock out the top priority ones I know that everybody wants to see, but I do see your requests, and I will try to accommodate you, especially those longtime viewers, and you ask me to do something, I try to do what I can do. So here we go. We're on Route 51, and this is County Line Road right here at the light. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take it all the way down to Route 20, and I figured there's a lot of things here that you guys will see that you'll remember if you're from the area. If not, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you here. I'm gonna just rattle on like you're sitting there in the passenger seat, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Let's get it. County Line Road. Hobart. It's County Line Road down there. Down that, if you would have made a right-hand turn, we would have been past County Line Orchard down there. I'll eventually get to videos of those places, but right now, Route 51. So, excuse me. I was looking at the different videos that I have on the channel, and I thought that it was time to add some winter drives to the virtual reality drive along. If you like those videos, or you like this video, go check it out. It's on the playlist. There's a lot of car rides. You know, I try to think like somebody outside the area would, you know, and if you haven't been here in 10, 20 years or so, you'll remember a lot of these places. We're coming up to the animal hospital, Hobart Animal Hospital over here on my right, where you see that FedEx truck turning in. The Humane Society, excuse me. That's the Humane Society. We already passed up the animal clinic, I think. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to get all my stuff in order here to get the car ride going. So you have to forgive me if I'm making a few mistakes. You know, it is what it is. Just a car ride, right? All right, coming around the corner, it's an old memory of mine. It used to be the Oak Ridge skating rink. It's now a Moose Lodge. But right over here, that big building right there was the old Moose Lodge. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. Here's another staple of the area. If you're from around here, you'll know it. Hobart Lanes. Used to be a gas station right here in this corner where all these guys are working. They'd torn that down. It was pretty old, and really holding on a whole lot you can do with it. And they're making way for a new Luke gas station, or Family Express, or Speedway. I forgot which sign it is. Oh, it's Luke. I see it right there. And just remember, if you're thinking, well, do this, do that, do this, do that, I don't just get out and do this. I have a lot of other things to do too. I just try to squeeze these in on my free time. So I hope you appreciate that. We're now going through the main artery of Hobart, Route 51, a road that I've traveled a trillion billion times. Once we get out of the residential area down here, you'll start seeing all these old places. It used to be Wally's Game Room. They've turned that into a car alarm place, which I've taken my vehicle and they messed my alarm up. So I'm not going to talk bad, but I'm definitely not going to talk good about it. Thought I was getting a good deal and had to redo the whole alarm all over. For a $200 alarm, I ended up paying $350 for it because I had to take it somewhere else and redo the whole thing. Wasn't really happy about that in this van, actually. Yeah, every every now and then it would not start. I got stranded a couple spots, and you have to wait about a half hour for the car to start up because of the way they had the wiring in it. I had another guy come out and take a look at it. He found out that what they did was they didn't cut none of the wiring. They just put like a mile of wiring, put a ball in it, and jammed it up on my dash, and it was pressing against other things in there. Rand Street. So you can see up ahead, we're going to be passing up Route 6, main route. Yeah, I'm going to try throwing a lot of these videos. I thought right now would be a good time to get out there, and if I'm going to do some winter drive videos, now would be the time to do it. And I appreciate all the feedback. People out there really seem to enjoy watching the driving videos, so I'll try to do more of them. And as I mentioned, if you get tired of hearing me rattle on, I'm just trying to keep it a little bit interesting and get a little commentary and little thoughts in here and there. But if you're not, just turn it down and put on some music and enjoy the ride. Jansen's Fruit Market used to be over there. They've torn that down. It was on the other side of that CVS where that Arby's is at. You see that blue building right over there? That used to be Wally's game room. And I went there all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I was there all the time. It was a fun place. Pool tables, video games, and it was a good time. It's a shame these kids don't have that stuff to get into now. You can see down this way, it's quite busy down the area. Striker Van Tills is down there. I like that Striker Van Tills just for the record. We're on 37th Avenue or Route 6. As we're driving, I would also like to mention there's a members only tab that you can join for $9.99 a month. You can see behind the scenes, outtakes, never seen before pictures. If you're interested in that, it's pretty cool stuff. And people who like the page end up tending to like those videos. And I have videos that I haven't posted anywhere else. Over 100 videos actually, and I will be adding to it. We'll be passing over Deep River, going down this way. Officially in the Lake Station. For those who don't know that, for those who do, well, congratulations, you know where we're at. The water tower up here. I remember my kids were small. I used to take them over there and watch the fireworks. And one year, the fireworks, as they were lighting them off, they fell down and were shooting right like 3 or 4 feet over everybody's heads, and that was the last time I went there. There's the park. Got going on here, more road work everywhere. Not sure why there's a red light up here. You can see the old Lake Station water tower right there. Next to there used to be a bar called Kip's. And right in front of that used to be the old police station. It was this little hole in the wall. Well, it looks like I got lucky and got the right timing on this. Look at this. Historic bridge. That bridge has been there forever. They wanted to make it a landmark, I think, but what they ended up doing was putting a cover over it so people can walk through it. Never really see a lot of people walking through there. Oh boy, I did not expect this. But hey, if you don't get out and travel, the wife was telling me, those videos are nice for people who don't really get to get out and travel and ride around. I think that's why a lot of people are liking them. And, when you find something that people like, and I enjoy doing it, and I'm always out for a car ride. I could have made a million of these if I'd have just pulled the camera out and just started filming. So, as you can see, we have a little bit of a delay here. Looks like they're stopping traffic down there. Okay, now they're gonna let us through. You can see the old Armin's to the left, and Roy Boy's second tattoo shop when he moved from the one on Broadway. It was the second one that he had open, and after that they just don't seem they can keep businesses going there. This must be a new thing. I've never seen one of those before. They actually have a gate down there, you see it? Okay, I guess that they figured out a way to stop the guys from standing out there with the stop and go signs all day. Check that out. That's the first time I've seen one of those. It's a portable. Deja vu. The vu. To your right. They had a club called Barely Legal, as you can see on the side of the building. That's what the name is. And it was in the back, and that didn't last long. That was a hot spot when it first opened, but now it's not. Long time standing DQ. Now we're going to pass over Central Avenue Lake Station. Try to let somebody out, and it's a bad spot to be right there. Never get out of there. Let's see here. What we got? This place has been here for a long time. It's a transmission place. Got the American Pawn. Of course, you got to have a liquor store in every corner, and there's the liquor store for this corner. It was an old liquor store, and somebody went through the wall. And when they remodeled it and reopened it, it turned in Lick-Go. On the driver's side, you can see the old hobo up there statue. That's been there since I was a kid when it was Armin's. That used to be Roy Boy's, that building right there. Anybody remember him? Remember that guy? I know I do. And now we are getting ready to pass into Gary. At the end of 51 here. A lot of truck stops. There's something about truck stops that I don't know if a lot of you know. I guess come being in an area and them being all over the place. Every exit, every main artery coming off the highway, you'll find one of them. This one out here, I highly recommend. They got good food. The people in there are excellent. Some of the ladies in there are just such sweethearts. And I love taking my money to places like that, so I spend my money down there sometimes. Flying J. That's the one I recommend right there. If you're ever down this way, you get a chance to go in there, try the food at their kind of like a buffet style. Not really buffet, but they got sandwiches you can just kind of point and pick. Chicken, burgers, fresh salads, all that good stuff. So I recommend that. Used to be a good fishing spot right off the side right here. Me and my buddies would come down this Paul's Auto Yard used to sit right there. I'll point it out. And also the Dunes Drive-In. Let me not forget about that. A couple people have asked me about that through the years, and it's behind where this TA truck stop is. And Paul's Auto Yard used to sit right there, and they moved it. It's off of Lake Street now. It used to sit right there. And back there, behind that TA truck stop, is actually where the old Dunes Drive-In was. See where this car's coming out? Not this one, but the next entrance. That's the only thing left of it. If you see that old entrance right there, that was actually the entrance to the Dunes. Alright. Let's take a turn down here. Go down County Line. And we'll go past the beach and we'll call that a wrap. 15-minute ride so far. Time goes fast, doesn't it? The old Zayres and Kmart set there. Over here, if you see, they repurposed all this. The Dunes truck stop. There's a gas station there. And I told everybody years ago it was going to turn into this. Back there in that corner was a Cinema 1 and 2. As you can see, they cleared all that stuff, all those buildings out, and this is what they did with it. Fenced it up, put security cameras, and it's a rest stop for the truckers now. Great idea. Great idea. And here's Romantics, the local porn shop that used to be littered with them everywhere. That's what that is. Down here, got a couple where strip clubs used to line up all over here. There was like 3 or 4 strip clubs right there. They were dirty ones too, like for, you know, seedy ass truckers and hookers. There's one that remains, besides polecats, and that's that one right there. That's Old Honeys. Yeah, I did a video on that. People were littering. They put up a fence and cleaned it all up. Next to it, there used to be a U-Haul center, and we did a video on that just before they tore all that down. That was an interesting one. Found like homeless human pods inside of it. So we'll check that one out if you haven't on the channel. Just go to the channel, find a little magnifying glass, put your anything you can think of. It's on there. We've pretty much covered it all, or I've covered it all, either with me and the guys or by myself. Another video will be coming out, and it will be Stagecoach Road, which is going to be to my right here. It's a beautiful little route. A lot of you from the area are going to remember that. There's Stagecoach Road. I'm not going to do it in this video, but I will do it next video. I'm going to take you all down past the beach here and put a wrap on it. I was only looking to do like maybe a 15-minute video, but sometimes it just don't work out like that, you know. I just can't stop. Excuse me. Got a dry throat right now and I can't take a drink because I'm sitting here holding this camera. Don't worry, you guys are worth it. Another interesting street coming up here to the left. I'll show you that real quick. If you ever seen the houses hidden and forbidden in the woods, what happened was the Parks Recreation and all that, they took a lot of this land back, and these old houses back here, they didn't want nobody going back there, so they fenced them off, tore them down, and you cannot rebuild or buy or sell the houses back there. You know, they gave an offer, I guess, on a lot of them, and if you didn't take the offer, you just didn't take it. They're not going to mess with you. But a lot of people did. See that street sign? What's the name of that street again? Oak Ridge. Right down that old street right there is where a couple of the videos I've done. Pretty interesting houses actually back there. But you know what I found? That when you build in like the woods and things like that, and those houses are not kept up, they go fast. With all the stuff, elements, bugs, bees, birds, squirrels, chipmunks, all that stuff hanging over the head, the first thing to go is the roof. Okay, so you gotta watch what you're doing here. Clearly had a signal on, but I guess didn't want to turn. There's a big train derailment right there. I did a video on that. If you want to check that one out, I actually got up close to it. I had to look. It was pretty bad. It took them a couple months to clear it out, but it was pretty neat the way they did it. I was wondering how they were going to clear that out. What they did is they tore it up and they scrapped it on the spot and hauled it out here and took it to the scrapyard. Who would have thought? Doesn't it look so nice out here in the wintertime? That's the route to the other beach. We'll be coming up towards Wells Street Beach and Miller Beach and Marquette Park and all that. And down this street is where there's a really bad school. The worst one I've seen, the whole back wall missing. Nobel School is back there. If you want to check that video out, keyword Nobel School into the page and you will find it. Interesting, to my right, you can see these were streets at one point in time. This is another one that they cut off. Actually, a couple of street signs still sitting up there. Here's one right here, look. See how that street sign's still sitting there? Well, the street's gone. They ripped the street out, see? And I've actually been down those streets quite a few times back in the day, as they like to say. At stop sign, if you hang a right, there was another street that took you to some nice houses back there. I had a couple of friends live back there, and that's also now gone and forbidden, as you can see. Everything's gone up there. We're heading towards Marquette Park on Oak Avenue. On the other side of this Wells Street Beach sign, there used to be an old, like a beach mansion, little mini mansion, and it's set right here where those walls are at. And we did a couple of videos on them, actually. That was really sketchy. And people look at it from the outside and say, man, I wish they could have saved it. Well, if you watch the video, it was pretty bad. Once the leak starts through the ceiling and down through the walls, the ceiling, the floor's all rotted out, you might as well just tear it out and start over. You know? It's still pretty nice over in this area. Everybody close to the beach. You can see the beach is right down there. At the end of that street. Lake Michigan. I used to go all the time as a kid. I wouldn't swim in that water now, sorry. To each his own, and I choose not to. Thank you for all of your comments on the videos. I really do enjoy them. They get to be, sometimes I get like 50 comments a day on the videos. I will try to make sure that I answer all videos, at least let you know that I've seen it by putting a heart and a thumbs up on it. But I apologize, sometimes it takes me a little bit to catch up on all those. You got to remember, if I released 3 videos, I think I had over 200 plus comments. Please don't stop leaving comments. It's not that I don't want to answer them or I don't have time. It's just, it takes me a little while to catch up. I want to make sure that I can sit, chill, and just read them all. I really enjoy reading them. So keep those comments coming, please. Please, that's a big thing for me. I don't ask too much, but I do like reading your comments. I really do. I have quite a few ideas of different drive around videos. Winter, I'm in the middle of February, and winter's not gonna be here long, so you know, it's an open and shut window when it comes to getting videos in the wintertime. And let's face it, everything looks so nice in the winter. It looks so clean. Like, this is what it, can you imagine what the world would look like if grass was white, or just a real pretty bright color like that? It makes everything look clean. As you can see, there's not very many abandoned houses back this way on this main strip right here, which is always a nice thing to see. You know, there's so much abandonment out here, and I just think it's important to capture it while it's still there. And you know, because they don't last forever. They eventually get torn down, and that was that. There's no documentation of them. And a lot of us old school people, we like remembering those places, you know. That was pretty neat right there. They built that on the beach. We watched them build that one. Check out the link. Let me slow down for a second, see if I can capture it for you guys. Look at the beach. Kids, well, I say teenagers, able to ride our bikes and stuff like that and drive with friends and start driving. That's the part of the beach we like to come to down here. There's always something going on. And the aquatorium is still up there. We thought they could tear that down for a while. It was really bad. But they gutted it and remodeled a little bit of it, fixed up, and there it is. It's a cool little spot. Alright, boys and girls, coming up to the end of our drive. I hope you have enjoyed it. Like I said, if you're looking to help out the channel, I would love to have you join the members only. I really would. I'm going to be doing a members only live stream. It will be exclusive. Nobody else will be able to watch it besides members only. And it's more of a ask me anything, and I'll answer you the best I can kind of stream thing. I'm going to make it fun. I have been working on my studio for a long time. I've been busy working and doing quite a few things. You know, I have some personal things in my life going on, you know, taking care of business, and you know, I don't really talk about a lot, but my mom was pretty sick for a while, and that took a lot of my time and energy up because I just couldn't feel in a good mood for quite a while to do videos like this, because all I can do is just think about my mom, and I'm so glad she's doing better. I love you, Mama, if you're watching, what she usually does. I'm gonna have my mom come into the studio, and we're gonna talk about a lot of old things. Gary, I did it before, and it was really fun for me personally. I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to take her out for some drives. She's like, I want to go out riding around with you and point out some of the old places in Gary. So that's another idea coming down the line. You're going to pass a Wirt school. The latest one to close up. I hope they do something with the school because it's a really beautiful school. It really is. There it is right there. There's so much in there. Gymnasiums, pools, theater, all that. It's a shame just to let it go, but what are you going to do? If I was a millionaire, I'd buy that. That'd be my investment. I'd buy that right there and turn it into something. It's so big, it could be a mall, actually. One of the old train tracks they tore down and turned into a park walk, a trail walk, whatever you want to call it, right there. The next one's still in use, and we are coming up to the old Wilco and Ralph's store, and that's where the video is going to end. Hope you enjoyed the ride along. Like I said, if you'd like to make a donation to the page, I would much rather have you join for $9.99 a month. Show your support by joining the members only. It's a great way to see a lot behind the scenes and get a little extra perks out of it, I promise. Big things coming soon. Hope you're there for it. If you'd like to donate to the page, I don't ask for them, but I definitely will appreciate any donations. Helps out gas money and all that. There's the old Ralph's. It just tore it down. You can see the rubble left. And there's the old Miller Town Hall. There's another one. You ought to check that video out. I walked up to film it from outside, and the door was open, and you'll never guess what I found inside there. Still see Storm. Thank you for being here. I enjoyed you hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the ride, and that's it. I'm out of here. See you next ride.